electrons are used to make laptops, cars, and phones.
The kind of chemistry that happens in a battery is called electrochemistry.
Because it involves reactions that produce or consume free electrons.
Oxidation of redox reactions where electrons are exchanged.
When the flow of electrons in these kinds of reactions are sent through a conductor. A conductor is like a piece of metal that can be used to do a lot of work.
The amount of work that can be done depends on how strong the push or the pull on electrons between the two reactions.
This is the reaction's electrical potential.
Electrical potential is well known as voltage. If the voltage is high, each electron can do more work than if the voltage was low.
The reason that redox reactions are so powerful is that they are so complicated. It's a two-port reaction. There's the part of the reaction that electrons are released, and another where they're being demanded. Salt bridge is a U-shaped tube that contains a salt suspended in a gel.
Salt bridge allows the metal ions to go from the anode to the cathode.
Batteries have three parts: an anode, a cathode, and the electrolyte. The cathode and the anode, which are positive and negative sides at either end of the traditional battery, are hooked up to an electrical circuit. The chemical reactions in the battery causes a buildup of electrons at the anode.
Sum of electrical potentials of the half reactions at standard state conditions. 1.1 volts is equal to 0.34 units plus 0.76 units, which is equal to 1.1.
Electrical potential of redox reaction is related to equilibrium constants. Both constants have a lot to do with energy. The reaction can be released or it gives free energy.
Higher the voltage, more electrical energy can be produced.
If voltage is positive, reaction will go forward. If negative, reaction will proceed backwards.
Reactions in batteries need to be spontaneous. Their purpose is to release energy, not to be consumed. To get metal coatings, you would need a different electrochemical process instead of spontaneous. Electroplating is the process of coating one metal with another. When an electrolyte current is applied, a redox reaction occurs in the solution and atoms start to coat metal deposits on the cathode, which is known as an electrolyte cell.
This is an example of a kind of electrochemical cell in which a spontaneous oxidation-reduction reaction generates an electrical current.
This is done by immersing an object in a solution that contains an excess of ions of the coating metal. An electrolyte cell is an apparatus in which an electric current causes the transfer of electrons in a redox reaction.